Welcome to the blueberry patch. This is what I've been doing the last couple weeks. We got in 36 blueberries and we had to do what it takes to get them in the ground safely. And so we also made this walkway up the hill much easier. You can barely tell you're walking up a hill. Everything up here is, the lower level, right? All down there. My wife does most of the planting down there. I fell all these trees. This area is probably 1,000 feet. I mean, you can't see it. We're gonna walk it here in a minute, but it's probably 1,000 feet from there to there. I still got a little bit more to do. I started, but I'm gonna go back a little farther. Also, we used to get sun at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it would go down at 3 or 4 because there were trees over there blocking. And then, sorry for the dizziness, we also have, this is a giant hill. I don't know if you can tell, but it just goes vertical straight up, and behind the trees is like 2,000 feet of hill. So the sun comes up and over. So this was all trees. You couldn't see nothing. Now we get nice sun. I had to take down a lot of that lower stuff. We're gonna do stuff down there too, so I didn't just take it down just because. We do use a firewood. I do sell firewood. We also mulch a lot of our own stuff. So anyways, so that's kind of the blueberry patch, kind of what's happening. I just wanted to walk along and kind of show you guys what I've been at this for 3 years, so plus working a regular job. And now I kind of got time to just do this, so it's going a lot faster. But there's a lot here. We're gonna keep a lot of these cedars. We're gonna kind of incorporate them, plant around them. I'll keep them pruned until, well, they're kind of in the way, and then I'll take care of them. And we'll use them for firewood, and I like to build benches and stuff, so that's kind of something else I'll do. So there's just a quick pathway I cut, so you guys kind of get an idea of how big and luscious this is. I've probably cleared this back area 3 times this year. It's all salmonberry, stinging nettle. There are patches that we're gonna keep so we can harvest them, but trust me, there's nothing I could do here to hurt. I can only help. This is just thick, luscious land, and I'm gonna keep it that way, but I'm also gonna improve on it, So that's kind of my goal here right now. Is I'm not making videos because one-handed chainsawing and keeping track of a chainsaw and all that. I've only got a cell phone, so you can't even see the house now. This place is so amazing. Look, I go straight up from there to there. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know how to get that in the view without hiking it. But we did camp out here at the beginning of the year, but we haven't been back here since probably March. And it's just all overgrown. So Anyways, I'm not gonna walk down there. There's a lot. Look, all these trees. I don't know if you can see them very well, but there's, I only felled these trees 2 months ago, and you can't even see them. So I do what I can when I can, and there's yeah, there's some cleanup to do here. I'm just gonna walk back through. I know probably not the best of videos, but it's what I got going on, and it's just so much growth here. Oh man, I can't tell you how crazy this grows. And it's like one day, if you get it chopped down in the midsummer, it doesn't come back as fast as long as we don't get rain. But if you live here, it's been wet this whole season, so they've just been growing. And really, if you guys got any questions or comments, I'd like to hear them. If you got any advice, I'd like to hear that. Negative comments can be positive too, I don't really, it all kind of works in together, kind of like yin and yang, right? Kind of the same thing I'm trying to create here. Some good with the bad going on in the world, but it's a lot to do. I'm glad I get the opportunity to do it and have the excitement to do it. But so like these trees, this area that I just planted the blueberries in, we still don't get sun, even with how open it is. But see, we got hills on either side. So we still don't get sun in this area till noon. I think it's 12:30. So, that whole row from back there, I'm gonna go back another cluster. That's like a cluster right in there, a group. There's probably, I don't know, 21 little vine maples in that area. It's kind of fun to get to do this, It's a lot of hard work, but it seems worth it. And, it's over the years it came so encroached on the house and the shop and our end of the shop or my apartment. It's really nice to know the limbs aren't gonna come through the roof anymore. These trees aren't big, but they are tall. Most of them measure over 100 feet. And we live on a hill and never go. I got a lot of training, and if you don't do it 100%, they don't go where they're supposed to. So you got to be really careful out here. So it takes some time by myself. We did have some help. I had some friends come in and help me do some of the major work last year. There was just too much climbing and having a rig and pull it over that, you just need some help sometimes. That's okay. And, I probably got this area this clear in February. Now we're planting. As you can see, I had to cut down more. Just keeps coming, but we'll keep mulching and breaking it down. Hopefully we can suppress some of it. And It's too rocky here. I've been building the soil the last couple of years, just letting stuff break down and letting like the deep rooted stuff grow a little bit, and then I cut it back. So it's got a lot of good soil here, but it's rocky. And there's all these stumps. All these stumps. I can't, I'm just going to wait till they break down, turn into food. There's a couple hundred stumps here, so we can't just mow with a normal mower. I would like to, but I can't yet. And also, there's probably only 2 or 3 inches of soil here. This is what we live on. This is it, man. It's all rock here, baby. Everywhere you go here, look, it's coming out of the soil, right? It's all rock. So that's kind of not necessarily a stopper, because we have enough growth as I keep cutting and letting it do its thing. I let it live, but I keep it maintained. So, we've gotten more soil in the last couple of years than we have in 30 years. So that's a start. And we bring in a lot of mulch, compost. I make a lot of mulch and compost. This is another walkway that will lead to the berry patch. This is probably more of a service road for truck or ATV or something. Whatever. Probably just me walking, but I can dream. So, that's what we got going on. There's a huge trash pile I have to deal with. I know. I tore down a trailer, and I should have just paid somebody to haul it off. But, oh well. I'll deal with it someday. But all that up there, you can see how thick and dark it was here, right? This is my driveway. This is a good example of what, you can see light and dark. So that's a great example of what I've accomplished here. It was dark most of the time. You might get some breakthrough, some filtered lighting, but now we get light. You can see here that there is top of trees, but that's not the top of the hill. And I have no control over those ones up there, or trust me, I'd go up there and get another couple hours of sunlight, but I can't. So that's fine. I think we can make do with what we got. We're kind of picky on what we grow here, so we'll make it work. Again, if you guys got any comments, questions, whatever, something to say, positive, negative, I want to hear it all. I want to know your guys' thoughts. We got a donation page if you want to help out. We want to eventually what we grow, eventually we will take to food banks and family in need. And it'll feed my family and other families and maybe your family. You never know how things go. But that's our goal here. If we can produce enough in a simple fashion. I don't know what that means in gardening yet, but we'll figure it out. We kind of know what we're doing, and man, I wish I had before pictures to show you guys. I don't really have much of before. We're trying to dig them up, but I will add those in a video someday when we find them. But all this you see was just trees. Even that tree, that was all covered in trees. That black area was all trees and old raspberry, and you just imagine it's just where we live, in a great PNW. It's all good soil here. Everything grows and it never stops. So that's a good benefit. Good benefit of living here. Lots of free water, good sun if you can make it happen. And anyways, thanks for stopping by. Again, comment, share, donate, whatever you want to do. Leave a positive word. That'd be nice. Again, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and yeah, happy eating.